Welcome to another episode of the 10-10 Challenge, and it is me, Ida, and today we are trying to push as far up as we can from promotion, or to promotion, so we can try and get the 14 points. Doing pretty well so far in Division 6. It's not the hardest division in the world. Record's not too bad, 3-2-1, win, draw, loss. It's not too bad. So what I'll do, I'll go into here and I will meet you in the game.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Okay, this is this guy's team. He's got, I think that's Jan Sommer in goal, Piszczek, Hervedez, I think, Hummels, Alaba, Roda, or Kimmich. What else we got? Goetze, Robben, there was Lewandowski in there, and I think maybe Ribery. This is gonna be the most difficult game if he's a good player, because this guy might be terrible. You know, we never know what these people are going to be like when they actually play a game of FIFA. They might just have a very nice team. Oh, that's thundered off the bar. Ooh, I thought that was going in. That was a lovely shot. Origi win it. No. Oh, he scored straight away. Oh, he's through again. He's going to score straight away, isn't he? No, he didn't. Good save from Oblak. Premier League champions elect. That is what Chelsea... Oh, come on. I can't even start this game well. That is 2-0. Today is not our day. Today is not our day. Today is not going to be the day that we bring it all back to you.
It's not funny. It's not funny, okay?
Aspas. Aspas again. Oh. Champions elect Chelsea. My team, I support. I'm so glad, compared to last season, how this one's gone. The manager, Antonio Conte, has been fantastic. Some of the players that he brought in that weren't his first choice have been brilliant. And just overall, it seems like the team actually likes playing for him. You look sometimes with Jose Mourinho teams, the players don't seem to really want it for the manager. It's more just sort of, you know, they know he's a good manager and they can sort of live with him being what he is like. But, you know, he only really lasts 3 years at a club and then that's it. All Chelsea have to do is beat West Bromwich Albion on Friday this week when this video comes out, and we will be the champions of England for the 6th time and the 5th time that it be the winners of the Premier League as it is now. It's getting up there as some of the, well, the 3rd highest amount winners, because I think Arsenal have won it slightly more, and obviously Man United have won it a lot. There's been rumours all year from the press saying that Conte would leave at the end of the season and is caught in the interest of even Barcelona at the moment, which I don't really see, but it's all this newspaper talk and how these players and managers react to it. And so far, he has been fantastic at keeping the team focused on what they're supposed to be doing. And, you know, you could say it's probably easier when your team's actually winning. And yeah, fair enough, it probably is. And he's had 3 shots and scored 3 goals. I have played so much better than this guy. He's literally attacked 3 times and scored 3 goals. This is really pissing me off. Alright, that's half time. As you can see, he has had 6 shots. His have been from quite far out. I've had 4, 3 on target, and nothing. It's just poor. Right, I'm going to make some subs and move on to the second half. A lot of pundits and fans of football in the Premier League constantly throughout the season have said how much better Tottenham have been than Chelsea, and that Chelsea aren't the best team in the league. They just got that lucky spell at the start of, I think it was October, where we went on a really long game of winning in a row, and that's what accrued us the points. But in reality, since then, we've only lost 2 games. One was against Tottenham and one was against Palace. Oh no, there was the Man United game. So 3 games. But in reality, you know, Man United went 25 games unbeaten and they went from 6th to, I think, 5th. and went from 4 points behind the top of the table to being something like 17 points, I read earlier. So it doesn't really necessarily matter how many games you go unbeaten, because you need to sort of win them. If you just draw all the time, it doesn't really matter. If you're going to keep talking about how Tottenham are the best footballing team in the league, you have to sort of think about... Oh, I thought that was going in. You have to think about how the teams play under pressure, because you look how Tottenham played last year when the pressure was on in that Chelsea game at the end of the season, when they were 2-0 up and they just lost it at 2-2. And that's, some people say that's bottling. I'd say it was more just playing under pressure and not being able to do it successfully. And I think that it shows the sign of a great team, not just a good team. Because you look how well Chelsea played in the games recently where they've said that there's been so much pressure on Chelsea. Won pretty much all of them, apart from that Man United game, which I still stand that pretty much half that squad was ill. Because, what was it, Costa was ill, Alonso missed the game. Apparently, during the first half, he went and slept in the team bus because he was just feeling so horrible from being ill so much. And you could see that in the whole, team's play that day. And it's not an excuse, because obviously there should be other players that the squad can call upon to put that right, and they didn't. And, they sort of left some of those players that could have been ill on the bench, that could have been ill on the pitch, instead of putting them on the bench or not even playing them at all. So it's not an excuse, but it is a reason for that freak performance out of the other set of games around that time. All right, Villar is through. Can I use his pace? And shot across. There we are. There's a goal back. Finally got one. Can I get two more? I have a feeling this guy's just going to pass it around the back, though, if I get anywhere closer to his score. Because he's sort of, I don't know, seems like one of those people that would. The sign of champions is a team that can play well under pressure and when they're not performing well. You look at Tottenham's game against West Ham and a few of their other games in the season where they've not played well and they haven't won. They have been very consistent this season. Majority of the time they've played well, they have actually won. But when they haven't played well, they pretty much haven't won any of the games. Apart from that Swansea comeback that they did, where they were sort of 3 minutes left till full time, and they somehow scored 3 goals and brought it back. One from 1-0 down and then won 3-1. That was an unbelievable game, especially those last couple of minutes. I thought that was when Tottenham were going to lose ground, and eventually they have. It's just taken a few more weeks. And obviously, Tottenham fans will say, the pressure's been all on Chelsea. There has been no pressure on Tottenham because they can't bottle what they run off the pitch like that. They can't bottle, when they haven't been ahead. They can't bottle when they've not been ahead, when they're behind. That it's just they're chasing. But you could say they bottled it. I wouldn't. I'd say that they were never really in the top position to bottle it. You could say that they sort of fell in the last game or two, but they've not really bottled it. My overall theme from this video was the fact that I do think Chelsea are worthy champions if we win it, because you don't want to sort of put that video out and say that Chelsea have definitely won it and then they go and lose the next 3 or the last 3 games and Tottenham win all the rest of theirs. That would be very, very foolish. But Chelsea have it all on them. There's nothing Tottenham can do, because all we have to do is beat West Brom Friday. West Brom have been on the beach for about 7 weeks. Since they reached 40 points, they haven't cared. And that is full time. Didn't play very well in the game. Second half, I was all over them. They had like one shot towards the end there with Aubameyang, and I just couldn't handle them in the first couple of minutes. All 3 goals came early on in the game. So unfortunately for us, we don't progress on. We don't go on towards promotion, but that is game 7. We have 3 more games. Hopefully we get promoted and we can open the packs earlier. But if not, we've got 3 games and then we are into the next set of packs. Okay, that is going to be the end of the video. As you can see, we didn't win that game. Didn't play particularly bad. It's just that guy, I don't know. The shots he had, the goals he scored were just... Couldn't do anything about them. They were great shots, but... Oh well. Move on to the next game. and hopefully I will see you in the next episode. So thank you for watching. If you did like it, please leave a like and subscribe if you really liked it. And thanks for watching, and peace.